Wow, look at all this! Whoa, what is that? This is not what I ordered. Wow.
Oh, finally! My new shoes are here. I have been waiting for these all week, Nora, and I found an amazing deal online. 50% off, free shipping, 5-star reviews everywhere. This was supposed to be the best purchase I have ever made.
Supposed to be?
Look at this. I ordered a pair of black sneakers, size 9. What I received is a pair of bright pink children's shoes, size 3. I cannot even fit my hand inside these, let alone my foot.
Oh no, Miles. That is genuinely terrible. But also a little bit funny, you have to admit.
It is not funny when you have already paid $45 for shoes you cannot wear. And the worst part? I bought them from a random pop-up ad that appeared while I was watching cooking videos at midnight. I clicked without thinking, and now I am stuck with tiny pink shoes that belong in a dollhouse.
And that is exactly why we are here today. Welcome to Pocket English Daily. I am Nora, and if this is your first time hearing my voice, hello! Miles and I are your new hosts on this show, and we are really excited to be here with you.
And I am Miles. I am the one who makes all the mistakes so you do not have to. Nora is the one who actually knows what she is doing, most of the time.
Most of the time. We will see about that today. But yes, we are both English learners at heart, and we have both lived through the exact kind of disasters we are about to talk about. So you are in good company.
And speaking of disasters, the shoe situation you just heard, that really happened to me, and I did not know what to say or how to fix it. I just stared at those tiny pink shoes and felt completely lost.
And that feeling, that moment when something goes wrong with an online order and you do not have the right words, is something almost every English learner has experienced. Whether you ordered the wrong size, received a broken item, or waited 2 weeks for a package that never arrived, knowing how to handle these situations in English can save you real time and real money.
So here's what you will learn today. By the end of this episode, you will know how to complain clearly when a store sends the wrong thing, how to ask for your money back using natural and professional English, how to describe a broken item so the seller actually believes you, and how to spot a scam before you click anything dangerous.
And we will give you time to practice every important phrase out loud, so keep your voice ready. Let us get into it. But before we get into the stories, let me ask you something, Miles. What do you actually love about shopping online? Because clearly you do it. At midnight from pop-up ads without reading the reviews properly.
Okay, fair point. I deserve that. But honestly, the biggest advantage is the convenience. You do not have to leave your house, you do not have to deal with crowds, and you can compare prices across 5 or 6 different websites in less than a minute. I once found the exact same headphones for $15 cheaper just by checking a second store.
That is true. And of course, there is home delivery. The package comes straight to your door. But there are definitely some serious downsides. You cannot try before you buy, the colors look different on the screen, and if something goes wrong, returning things can be a real hassle.
Oh, absolutely. That is exactly how I ended up with those ridiculous pink children's shoes. The photo online looked completely different from what arrived. And when I tried to send them back, I realized I had no idea what to say in English.
Right, and that is where this episode comes in. But before we jump into the scenes, let us clear up 2 very common mistakes, because I know a lot of our listeners make the same ones.
Yes, and I made both of them myself, so let me confess. When I called the store, I actually said, "I want to refund this shoe." And the customer service person was confused. The problem is, you cannot refund a shoe. Refund is the money you get back. Return is the action of sending the item back.
Exactly. So the correct sentence is, I would like to return this shoe and get a refund. Return the item, receive a refund. 2 different actions.
And here's the second one. I told my friend, the delivery price was really high. But we do not usually say that in English, do we, Nora?
No, we say shipping cost. Think of shipping as the whole journey. The item leaves the warehouse, travels across the country, moves through sorting centers. That whole trip is shipping. Delivery is just the last step, the moment it arrives at your door. So, the shipping cost was high. That is what you say at checkout.
Good. Now I will never confuse those again, and hopefully neither will you.
All right, let us get into the first real situation. Miles, take us back to the moment you decided to call the store. What happened?
Okay, so I found the customer service number on their website, and I called expecting a quick fix. I would explain the problem, they would apologize, done. In reality, their phone line had a 40-minute wait, and when someone finally picked up, they sounded like they could not care less.
That is so frustrating. So let us break this down because there is a clear phrase for this exact moment. When you tell a store that you received the wrong thing, the sentence you need is, "I received the wrong item." Simple, clean, and professional. Let me say it one more time. Listen to the rhythm. I received the wrong item.
And here is what I learned from my mistake. After you say, "I received the wrong item," you should immediately add the details. I said, "I ordered a size 9 in black, but I received a size 3 in pink." The more specific you are, the harder it is for the store to ignore you.
Right. Details matter. And then the next step, you tell them what you want. Miles, this is the phrase you wish you had used, right?
I really do. Listeners, pay attention, because this one works everywhere: stores, hotels, restaurants. The phrase is, "I would like to request a full refund, please." "I would like" is polite, much better than "I want." A full refund means all of your money back, not just a store credit. And "please" at the end keeps it firm but respectful.
All right, listeners, this is your moment. Say it out loud right now. Do not just listen. I will go first, slowly. Then Miles will say it at normal speed. Repeat after each of us. I would like to request a full refund, please.
Now a little faster, like you are actually on the phone. I would like to request a full refund, please.
If you said that out loud, you just practiced one of the most useful sentences in English. And you will need it again later in this episode. Trust me.
Now here is what happened next. The agent told me, "I am sorry, sir, but we cannot process a refund because this item was purchased during a promotional sale." So basically, because I bought the shoes on discount, they said I was stuck with them.
And most people just give up at that point. But here is a phrase that changes everything. I would like to open a case. That means you are creating an official complaint record. The company has to assign someone to investigate it properly. It is much more powerful than going back and forth with the first person who answers the phone.
I wish I had known that. Listeners, remember, if the first answer is no, do not accept it. Say, "I would like to open a case." It changes the whole conversation.
Quick check, listener. What two problems did Miles have with his order? Think about it for a moment.
He received the wrong size and the wrong color. If you got both, your listening is on track. Okay, so that was my disaster. But Nora, you had your own online shopping nightmare recently, and yours was actually worse, right?
It was. I ordered a wireless headphone set. A brand I trusted, good reviews, reasonable price. But when the package arrived after a week, the box was completely torn open. Ripped cardboard, no padding inside at all.
And the headphones?
One ear cup had a visible crack. The charging cable was missing. And when I tried to turn them on, nothing. Completely defective. $60 for a broken toy in a ripped box. And in my case, I could not say, I received the wrong item. Because they did send the right product. My problem was different.
Right, and that is exactly why this scene matters. When the item itself is broken, you need a different phrase. The sentence is, "The item arrived damaged." Arrived is the verb. Damaged describes the condition it was in when it got to you. Not "the item was damaged." Not "the item has damaged." The item arrived damaged.
And I almost made that grammar mistake in my complaint email, by the way. I wrote, "The item has damaged," and then stopped and fixed it. So even if it feels tricky, just remember, arrived damaged. 2 words next to each other.
Now, here's the part most people skip, and it cost me when I was dealing with my shoe situation. When I called about my wrong item, I had no photos, no proof, nothing. The store could have easily said, "Prove it." So I want to teach you the phrase that would have saved me and that definitely saved Nora. I have attached photos. That tells the seller, I am serious, I have evidence, and I am not making this up.
And that is exactly what I did. Before I touched anything else, I took clear photos of the torn box, the cracked ear cup, and the empty space where the cable should have been. Then I attached all 3 photos and wrote, "The item arrived damaged. I have attached photos." 2 sentences. Clear, professional, done.
See, that is how you handle it. And then the question is, what do you want the store to do? You already know one option. I would like to request a full refund. We practiced that in the last scene. But what if you actually still want the product? Then you say, can you send a replacement?
Which is exactly what I did. The headphones were a good brand. I did not want my money back. I wanted a working pair. So I wrote, "The item arrived damaged. I have attached photos. Can you send a replacement?" 3 sentences, and the store replied within 2 hours.
All right, listeners. Imagine your headphones just arrived broken. You have taken photos. Now you are writing the email. Say this with me. Can you send a replacement?
And this one, I have attached photos. Nice work. Now, one more thing from my experience. After the store agreed to replace my headphones, they emailed me a return label. That is a shipping sticker you print, stick on the box, and drop off at the post office. The store paid for shipping, not me. But not every store does that, so always check the return policy before you buy.
And that is such an important point. Okay, quick check for our listeners. What 3 things were wrong with Nora's headphones?
The box was torn, the cable was missing, and the headphones were defective. If you caught all 3, excellent.
Okay, so we have covered receiving the wrong item and receiving a damaged item. But there is a third situation, and honestly, it might be the most frustrating one. When your package just never shows up. You check the mailbox every day. You refresh the tracking page 20 times, but the estimated delivery date has passed, and there is nothing.
And this happened to my sister last month. She ordered a birthday present for her daughter, a specific toy that was hard to find. 2 weeks passed. Nothing arrived. And when she tried to complain, she told the store, "I did not receive my package yet."
I made the exact same mistake, and I know a lot of our listeners probably say something similar.
Right. The problem is that "did not received" mixes 2 past markers together. The correct way is present perfect. My item has not arrived yet. The situation is still open. You are still waiting, so you use "has not arrived." And yet means up to this point.
And here's why that matters in practice. When my sister called the store and said my item has not arrived yet, they immediately asked for her tracking number and looked it up. The page showed something called a delivery exception, which just means something went wrong during shipping. In her case, the courier could not find the building. Once they saw that, they sent the package again the next day.
So notice what happened there. She used the right phrase, "My item has not arrived yet," and the store actually helped her. If she had just said, "Where is my stuff?" the conversation would have gone nowhere.
Now, Nora, there is one more thing we need to cover, and it connects directly to everything we have just learned. You almost fell for one of these, right?
I did. I got an email that said, "Your package is being held. Please pay an additional shipping fee to release it." And it looked real. It had the logo, the colors, everything. I was actually about to click the link and enter my credit card information.
And that would have been terrible, because that email was a scam. Listeners, this is your safety phrase for today. Do not click any links. It is a scam. Any email that asks you to pay extra to release your package or asks you to confirm your account through a strange link, that is almost always fake.
And think about it this way. If you have a real problem with a real order, you now know what to do. You can say, "My item has not arrived yet." You can write, "The item arrived damaged. I have attached photos." You can ask for a full refund or a replacement. You do not need to click some random link. You already have the right words.
Exactly. Okay, let us test this. Quick round. I ask you one, then you ask me one. Ready?
Ready?
Your shoes were supposed to arrive 3 days ago. What do you say?
My item has not arrived yet. I would like to check the tracking status. My turn. You get an email saying your package is stuck and you need to pay $10 to release it. What do?
Do not click any links. It is a scam.
One more. Your new laptop arrived with a cracked screen. What do you write to the store?
The item arrived damaged. I have attached photos. Can you send a replacement?
3 chunks from 3 different scenes in one answer. Listeners, if you responded before Miles did, you are ready for real-life shopping in English. All right, let us slow down and go through every key phrase one more time. Miles and I will take turns. We will give you the phrase, a quick meaning, and one example. Then you repeat. Ready?
Number 1. I received the wrong item. The thing you got is not the thing you ordered. Example, I received the wrong item. I ordered blue, but they sent me green.
Number 2, I would like to request a full refund. The polite, professional way to ask for all your money back. Remember, refund is the money, return is the action.
Number 3. The item arrived damaged. The product was broken when it got to you. Example, the item arrived damaged. The screen had a crack across the top.
Number 4, I have attached photos. You are sending proof. Always take photos before you move anything. Those are your strongest evidence.
Number 5. Can you send a replacement? You still want the product, but you need one that actually works. Use this instead of a refund request when you want the item, not the money.
Number 6, my item has not arrived yet. Present perfect. The situation is still open. Do not say, "I did not received." That mixes 2 past markers.
And number 7, do not click any links. It is a scam. Your safety phrase. If an email asks for payment through a strange link, do not click. Report it.
7 phrases. If you can remember 4 or 5 of these tomorrow, that is real progress.
Final challenge. I am the unhelpful customer service agent. You respond with the right phrases. Ready? Hello, thank you for calling. You say you ordered red shoes but received green ones. I am sorry, but we cannot help you with that. All sales are final.
What do you say? 5 seconds. Go.
Here's what we would say. I received the wrong item. I would like to request a full refund, please.
And if they still say no, I would like to open a case. That changes everything.
Did you get it? Even part of it is a win.
And here's your comment prompt, just 1 sentence. Use any phrase from today to describe a problem you have had. For example, I received the wrong item. They sent me the wrong size. 1 sentence in the comments. We will read some of our favorites in a future episode.
That is everything for today. These situations happen to everyone, even to native speakers. The difference is that now you have the right words ready.
If this helped, subscribe to Pocket English Daily and share it with a friend who shops online, which is basically everyone. We also have a free listener mini pack with all 7 phrases and a practice exercise. Link in the description.
We will see you in the next episode. Until then, always check the return policy before you click Buy Now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you next lesson!